This billboard reminds people that there still is a Lincoln woman missing, and now police are searching for 2 people who they consider people of interest.
A phishing scam hit UNL today. I'm Sydney Boyd, and I'll let you know what to do if you got the email.
Just days after Mike Riley was fired, all is quiet here at Memorial Stadium as the Huskers search for a new head football coach continues. Meanwhile, high-profile programs from around the country are filling their vacancies with big-time names.
Welcome to Star City News. I'm Emma Olson.
And I'm Karina Hernandez. It's been almost 2 weeks since the disappearance of a Lincoln girl.
Star City's Sarah Firestone is live with the latest updates on the investigation.
That's right, Emma and Karina. Police are still investigating the disappearance of a 24-year-old Lincoln woman when she went missing after a date with someone she set up online.
Sydney Loof was reported missing on November 16th by her family after she never showed up to work. Loof had Snapchatted her friends the night before, talking about her date she had scheduled. There are 2 people of interest in the case that the police are still trying to contact: 51-year-old Aubrey Trail and 23-year-old Bailey Boswell. The Lincoln police say that the 2 individuals have ties to multiple states, and Chief Jeremy Blymeister says that Trail and Boswell are 2 people that may have information concerning Loof's whereabouts. Based on the information that Loof met the person online, LPD is looking thoroughly into the digital footprint behind her disappearance.
And with the proliferation of cell phones, with social media, and people no longer using cash in exchanges for whatever they are purchasing, those are all different avenues that we are looking at and should be looking at in order to identify where Sydney was, where Bailey Boswell and Aubrey Trail may be. It's a valuable component of our investigative process.
Blymeister says that Loof's last known location was in Wilbur, Nebraska, the evening of November 15th. Her cell phone pinged off a tower in the area, and both Trail and Boswell's latest residencies are in Wilbur, a town about 40 miles southwest of Lincoln.
We continue to explore and analyze other digital components of this investigation that we need to vet thoroughly to be able to absolutely determine whether or not who is on the other end of the cell phone, who is on the other end of a social media posting, who is actually using some type of digital payment method. And so we're continuing to explore and look for anything other than what has already been released regarding November 15th in the Wilbur area.
I talked with police spokeswoman Angela Sands about the precautions of online dating, communicating, etc. And because of the integrity of the case, and they are still investigating, she declined to comment. But some newest information that was just released a few hours ago: person of interest Trail does have an active warrant out for his arrest for possession of a deadly weapon. The LPD is working with numerous law enforcement forces because the investigation is multi-jurisdictional. Blymeister says they are working closely with the Loof family to find their daughter. Reporting live for Star City News, I'm Sarah Firestone. Back to you, Emma.
Thanks, Sarah.
Police are asking that anyone with information contact the Crime Stoppers number below. 2 former corporals from the Tecumseh State Correctional Institution are accused of smuggling K2 to an inmate in October. Richard Fries and Ryan Toker were arrested on October 21st, but were charged last week for conspiring to convey an article to a prisoner. Fries faces an additional charge for delivery or distribution of synthetic cannabinoid. Toker brought the K2 into the prison and tried to deliver it. An inmate asked Fries where the delivery would be made. Both have been released on bond. A Gretna woman caught an intruder on camera this morning thanks to her new security system. The woman woke up to her cell phone going off with this video playing live of the intruder. She was able to call the police, but the intruder was gone when they arrived. Police are asking that anyone with information about the man's identity call the Sarpy County Crime Stoppers. A Lincoln man was charged today after shooting his neighbor twice after an argument over the Bible on Friday night. Jimmy Livingston shot Andrew Pickering in the shoulder and hip and then called police to report the incident. The injuries are not life-threatening. Livingston is charged with first